Today is Wednesday, Parashat Miketz. Parashah this week tells us that there was famine in the whole world, actually, not just in Egypt. After 7 years of plenty, there were 7 years of famine. And Yaakov Avinu sends his children to go get some provisions from Egypt. But however, when he sends them, he tells them, Lama titra'u. What means Lama titra'u? Why would you make yourself conspicuous? And Rashi explains, he says, Lama titra'u, Lama taru atzmechem bifnei bnei Ishmael ubnei Esav, keilu atem seve'im. Why do you want to make it conspicuous to the descendants of Ishmael and Esav that you're satisfied that you don't need to get any provisions? Ki be'ota sha'a adayin haya lahem tevu'ah. Because the family of Yaakov Avinu had plenty, still provisions, had enough food, even though around them there were many people that were suffering from the famine, they were still had enough provisions. They didn't need to go to Egypt to go and ask for the Egyptians to sell them the grains, etc. And the reason for that is because Yaakov Avinu wants to make sure not to have the people around them to be envious of them. I mean, we live in a society today that many people flaunt what they have. They show off how wealthy they are. They may go on vacations and then they would show the world, especially on social media, all the great fun that they're having, and maybe people even, just because they can afford, would buy very expensive cars, and a lot of it is to, unfortunately, to show off, and that makes other people envious. And that's something that is not good for beracha for the person, for blessing for the person. So Yaakov here teaches us a lesson. Lama titra'u, even though you do not need to go to Egypt to get provisions because we have enough. We still have plenty of supplies, but yet the people around us will be envious. It will be conspicuous to them that we are well-to-do, that we are well-off, that we are wealthy, etc. And that would be something that is not a good idea to do. And therefore, you should go and get provisions from Egypt, so not to make other people envious. By the way, the 10th commandment is lo tachmod, which means do not covet other people. But the way that it's written, without the vav after, and it can be read also lo tehamed. Don't cause other people to be envious of you. So if you bring other people to be envious of you, that will be also part of this idea of not to covet or not to cause others to be envious. And therefore, that's what Yaakov tells his children, Lama titra'u. Why do you want to make it conspicuous that you don't need provisions? Go ahead and go to Egypt and bring provisions from there so that the other people around you will not be envious of you. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.